Hey guys, welcome back. I am Jason Salyer, and we always want to talk about guns and gear and gadgets and all of the cool, fun stuff when it comes to preparedness and survival. However, when we look at the most realistic situations that might present themselves, we're far more likely to come across something like a house fire or just a brush fire that gets out of control, or riding down the road and have to take care of a situation that's getting a little bit out of hand. And a product like this is something I've been interested in trying out. It's this basically just a small fire extinguisher. It's called Fire Out. I've never used it before. This is going to be the first time. I've saved up some boxes. I'm going to light them up and I'm going to see how well it works. But the convenience of this is much smaller than most fire extinguishers, well, than all fire extinguishers that I know of. You can just sit this in a cup holder in your car and just forget about it and it'll be ready to go. Keep it under the sink in your kitchen for a kitchen fire, whatever it may be. Keep it out here in the barn or in your woodshed, whatever. Just have it really, really handy. And I think something like this could be a very valuable thing to have around your house. I used the entire can and could not put out the box fire here. It says on the can that this is for small Class A fires. What exactly is the definition of a small Class A fire? I mean, that was not a giant fire by any means. I don't think anybody would classify that as something, really huge and substantial. All right, so I've got a reasonably sized campfire here. I wouldn't call it a big campfire. I wouldn't call it a small one. It's, about average, I would say. Got some coals down on the bottom, so it's a good hot fire. And we'll see if this puppy can put it out now. It says make sure you spray the base and use the entire contents of the can. Plus it's biodegradable, so that's cool. Eco-friendly, biodegradable. It looks like it put the fire out for the most part. I mean, that's definitely still a lot of heat there. And if I had to guess, if I left this alone, that's gonna catch back on fire. So given a few minutes, it caught back on fire. It's a little bit breezy today, so that helped. I'm gonna let this catch back on fire and then I'll give you a comparison to see what an actual fire extinguisher does. And these are some of the fire extinguishers I keep around. This one's been in my truck, and this one I keep out in the barn. Pull this pin really hard. You're gonna yank that pin out. And then you're gonna hold it with two hands, and when you're ready, you're gonna point at the fire and push this down, okay? And just spray it all over it, okay? All right, pull the pin out. There you go. Point it towards the fire. Don't push the trigger yet. All right, back up, back up. Now spray it. Spray it all over. All right. That's it. So after using the entire fire extinguisher, completely empty, fire's still going, right? The Fire Out actually put the fire out. It started back up after a few minutes, but it put the fire out. So this actually worked better than this. What all of you think that you're safe, you have this in your house, probably have this under the sink, you have it in your vehicles, in your boats, whatever. You think that this is gonna get the job done. It did not even put out a small campfire. The Fire Out actually worked better than the fire extinguisher, and I was very surprised by that. Brett, all the way around, walk around the fire. Get the base of it, the very bottom of the fire. There you go. Keep spraying it till it's empty.
It is empty.
There you go. All right, let's see what that did. So the fire out put out the majority of the flames, but it's still burning. You can see the flames down there where the coal bed is. I mean, basically what I'm saying is that having something like this around your house, in your car, in your vehicle is a good thing to have. But, you know, if it's a substantial fire, it's a hot fire, it's just not gonna get it done. These small fire extinguishers like these are not gonna get the job done. You need something much bigger. Around your house, I've learned my lesson from this little experiment here. You need full-size, big fire extinguishers, the real deal, to make the fire go away. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I think we've all learned something here. Get full-size fire extinguishers for your house, for your outbuildings, barns, whatever it may be. Something like this, outperform the small fire extinguisher, might be really handy to have in your vehicle. Put in one of your cup holders, just in case. You never know. If you can get to that fire before it gets good and hot, this might solve your problem. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up. See you next time.